Hello and welcome to Katakis or Katakis. Never sure how to pronounce that. Would you believe it's a shoot 'em up? It's not like I haven't played enough of these, but you can never have too many shoot 'em ups as far as I'm concerned. This is the first game by Manfred Trenz and Andreas Escher. They would later on go on to do the Turrican games on the Commodore 64. So this is their debut game really, and well, what can I say, what a game. Music by Chris Hulsbeck. Some of the tunes are, shall we say, a little unoriginal. But they're high quality. Graphics are very colourful. The only thing that maybe lets it down a bit is glitches. There's quite a few graphical glitches here and there. There's the odd bug. Some of them can be fatal, but they don't crop up too often. This is the first level, so it's quite easy. You can see I'm just ripping through it, to be honest. This is not particularly R-type based. Blue power up shields. Yes, I believe only, I think it's mostly level 2 that was the only level that's really changed. We're being a bit too close to R-type. That was the first boss, he was quite easy. Yes, this came out when there was a run of good shoot 'em ups in the Commodore 64, and I mean it's aged very well. It's still good fun to play. Even on, I mean, I had this in cassette back in the day. In the multi-load, it was quite quick, so it wasn't too annoying. Must admit, I played it to death back then. You can see the graphics are a little R-type inspired. You can see if you look at the bottom of the screen where the power-ups are, the red power-up is forward fire, and that's now going to, well, that's it now at maximum. So if I pick another one up, it will go to the next level, and it will stay there when I lose a life, so that'd be nice. So hopefully I don't lose a life before that happens. You can see this is clearly a R-type, bit of an R-type rip-off this level. But oh come on, where's this red power up? I really want it. There it is. So now I'm at level 2 of that weapon, which is very nice. I like the graphics fade in and out, it's very nicely done. This boss can be quite tricky, these bullets are quite fast, can sometimes get you if you're not careful. Like that. Unfortunately my forward fire isn't too bad now because it's at level 2. The green power-ups are missiles. Once you get to level 2, they fire 2 missiles, I think. The blue power-ups are shield. Obviously level 2 is longer shield duration. The eagle-eyed games player made us see the shield looks quite similar to the shield in the Turrican games, and the shoot 'em up in Turrican 2 I think. Because it's by the same developers. Right, time to do this. Oh, that's not so good. There we go. The bosses in this game, they're not, most of them aren't huge, but they're very well animated, so I must admit. I think Escher did all the animation. There's some nice parallax scrolling in most of the levels. I like when the game goes high as it is. He's scrolling the colour ramp, so there's more than 3 colours on screen. Because he's done that, that's why the scrolling area is a bit smaller than some other games, like say Armorlight or Salamander. There's a few graphical glitches when things get destroyed, but yeah, it doesn't harm the gameplay. I played this a couple of weeks ago, so I shouldn't be too rusty at it. You see the levels, I mean, the boss already, the levels themselves are quite short, which I think helps. It doesn't feel like a slog working through the levels. If you play some of the levels in R-Type, it feels like a real slog sometimes. We're on to Area 4, which I like the graphics in this level. It's supposed to be inside a gigantic computer, which makes no sense really, but it looks nice. And it has a nice a triple layer or double layer parallax scrolling. Well, it's triple layer scrolling in total, but 2 layers of parallax, which presumably is done with character animation, but it's very nicely done. Not a lot of games actually have that. Forward fire's getting quite powerful now. Hopefully I can get to level 3. And that'd be nice and powerful. I must admit, I prefer this game to R-Type, just simply because it's less frustrating. There's more variety in the graphics. The gameplay itself it's not too dissimilar from R-Type. They're both very playable games, but I'm not too keen on the boss on this level. He's quite fast, he's quite nasty. He can move really fast when he wants. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I quite like the level 5 because the gameplay itself is quite fast, quite furious. The attack wave is just relentless. The music is obviously Mr. Hulsbeck is a fan of Alan Silvestri's score for the Chuck Norris film Delta Force, because this is the music for that film. That's quite a good version of it, to be honest. But it makes me laugh though. I can't help playing this level without thinking of Chuck Norris, and that's probably not something one should want to think about too much. Occasionally there's a little bit of slowdown, a bit of flicker, but I mean there is a lot going on, there's no doubt about that. I mean maybe it's not as slick as say Armalite, but you know what? The gameplay is this good, doesn't matter. I like the boss, it's quite big, Mr. One. You can see I'm not really using the beam weapon anymore, I'm just using the laser, because it's pretty powerful, the laser. It's like R-Type, where you can hold down fire to charge up your beam weapon, but once you've got decent forward fire, I wouldn't bother. Can't remember what the graphics are in level 6. What is level 6? This is the equivalent of level 3 in R-Type with the big spaceship. Well, it's not quite as dramatic as the R-Type version. It's nicely drawn here. I'll make this last level, I think, just because I don't want the video to run too long. I'm halfway through the game at this point, so you got a good idea what the gameplay is like. Oh, lost my first life. Well, second life, I lost my second life, sorry. It's 2 lives down after 5 levels, it's not too bad. Right, well I think I'll end the video here because there's not much point showing you anymore. If you like it that much, go and play the game. It's a good game, but I'll give it 9 out of 10. I'm tempted to give it 10, but there are a couple of bugs that crop up here and there which do spoil it a little. But it's still a great game after all these years. Yeah, that's all for this video.